Hello, and we are live. Now, if you are watching this video on YouTube, then you'll notice that this is in a new playlist. This playlist is Profit Acceleration Group Coaching Backstory. And the reason that I'm putting these videos in there is because I'm going to be launching something that I'll be telling you about in a few days. And the backstories, the back information to a lot of what we're going to be doing is going to be right in this playlist. So if you found this playlist, then please stay tuned because there's a lot more coming. Now, my name is Wendy Byford. Some of you may know me from corporate America. Yes, I am a corporate America escapee. I spent many years in global support for a Fortune 100 company, among other corporations that I worked for. And when I left, I went on to build my own seven-figure business. Now, some of you may know me from your Wendy Solution and later BizEngaged. And if you do, hi, nice to see you again. And some of you may know me as a business breakthrough coach. I help small business owners find an additional $10,000 to $100,000 and more in revenue without spending more on marketing and advertising. And I do this to allow those business owners to solidify their foundation and to grow and scale to the level that they want to be at, the level that they thought they would be at when they started the business. But sometimes they get stuck and need a little bit of help. So that's what I'm doing right now is business breakthrough coaching. Now, why am I so passionate about helping small business owners and doing this type of coaching? Well, the reason is because I truly believe that small business is the backbone of America. And I really want to encourage as many of you as possible to be your own boss and, more importantly, to be successful in growing and scaling your business. Now, I know that that can be difficult. As I said, I grew a seven-figure business and it wasn't easy because a lot of the things that we came up against I didn't know who to talk to ask about when it was time for us to automate, when it was time for us to outsource, when we were hiring and looking for people. There were lots of things that we had to decide on our own because we didn't have the coaches that would have been really nice to have at that point in time. There weren't a lot of coaches at that point when we were doing this many, many years ago who really specialized in talking to small business owners. Most of the coaches were at the executive level. They were working in corporations. And so the price tag was far more than we could pay. So we had to figure out a lot of this on our own. Well, I don't want that to happen to you. So some of you may know that I have been doing one-on-one business breakthrough coaching at a fairly high price tag. And now I've decided that I really want to come and help the small business owners who were in the position that we were in when we needed help. That means small business owners who are six figures, maybe approaching six figures or coming up on multiple six figures, who really want to have help to grow, to scale, to get to the level that they determined they wanted to be at when they started their business, and eventually to put in place that exit plan that they determined at the beginning, or maybe you never determined what your exit plan was going to be and you need some help getting that going. So I'm going to be talking in a few days about a launch of a really exciting coaching program that I put a lot of time and effort into, thinking about trying to determine what would be the best for you. It will have elements of high ticket training, high ticket coaching, and masterminding so that you will get the best of all worlds and it will accelerate you towards your goals. Now, if you want to get started on finding out what this can do for you, then I'm going to ask you to look at the bottom of the screen. You'll see that there's a banner there. And the banner is HMM, that stands for Heart, Mind, and Mechanics, HMM Business Strategies, there are three S's together there, .com/simulator. Go to the simulator. You're going to need to know what your revenue is, your gross revenue, and your gross profit percent and your net profit percent. Now, if you're just starting out and you don't have any clients, you haven't really been making much money, then assume that you're at a position where you're making maybe $50,000 and just put that in. You can find gross profit percent and net profit percent by going out on the internet and looking for what is normal for your industry. and plug those numbers in. And then play around with what would happen if you made some small incremental changes into just 2 or 3 areas. See what would happen to your revenues and your profits, and play around with this. You see, in coaching, one of the things that people forget is that you don't have to put this huge, humongous plan in place in order to get where you want to go. All it may take is to do small incremental changes in a number of different areas. And then 2% here, 3% here, 1% here, 5% there can add up to where you want to go. So play around with the simulator, take a look at what might happen. We have lots more things to talk about than just what's in the simulator, by the way, in the coaching program, because we want to make sure that we lay a firm foundation in addition to being able to grow and to scale and to exit where you want to. But this will give you a place to start. So go on, take a look. And if you have any questions, then just get hold of me. I'm Wendy at hmmbusinessstrategies.com. You can always email me and I will be happy to answer you. And I will see you on the next video. Take care.